You don't.
Yeah, that's a good point. I heard Killzone 2 was going to be. But they make a good point. Parents should watch it.
Nice.
Probably Resistance since they're releasing that space for it.
Yeah, I heard actually they're not just going to make that a Resistance 1 space, but with a combination of like Resistance 1 and 2 as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. They'll incorporate Resistance 1. Sweet. I got 1. I don't have 2 yet.
2's pretty.
Same here. I've only played Resistance 2 in the beta. That's it.
I have a question on music.
Looks pretty cool. Yeah, that's what I hear too.
Yeah. The online is fun.
I have a question about the
Yeah.
like how do you guys
Like, you can be like
how do they
60
get
people
the
online at a
music
time,
on
it
it? Like,
seems like it's
is
their
it
own
licensed from Sony? Is it part of the Sony group or something? Because like
Team Deathmatch.
you know, like R&B songs, like real stuff that we hear on the radio. You know, like
Yeah, that's awesome.
for example, my girlfriend likes Jasmine Sullivan. She wants to hear
The
Jasmine
PSP
Sullivan
version, which is what, Retribution. If you unlock all that,
Yeah.
you unlock.
Yeah, they had problems with the copyrights for that kind of stuff. Also, the content that.
Yeah, I read that where you could like,
Also-
if you have Resistance 2 in your PS3 and have
Yeah, even though you might
Resistance
think
in your
Sony is
PS2,
one big
but actually that's
family,
the whole
one
point.
It
big
doesn't have
happy company.
profanity in it.
Is not correct because Sony is a big media empire and they have lots and lots of
I
artists
understand that.
that don't get played on the
Yeah.
radio. Why don't they play some of these up and coming artists to get their names out there and help their cash flow of introducing
Career.
artists to people?
Yeah,
Because the music division of Sony,
Before it be played at home.
the music division of Sony and the computer entertainment division of Sony are two completely different areas. They're almost completely different companies as far as like legalities are concerned.
Okay, well.
And they're very, like,
because obviously they're behind the
Tight with each other. Yeah, you'd think that they would work together, like that's.
It makes sense to the average person, but to Sony it doesn't make financial sense.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
that's
some of the
just
major artists that we hear on the radio, they are part of Sony's group. I mean, if you guys don't know.
But Sony Music and Sony Computer Entertainment are totally different, like Stallone was saying, Stallone or whatever. Sorry.
Okay, well, throw
But I would like
the
to see
Sony
that
idea completely out of it. I guarantee you there's probably 150 or 200 independent artists that would just kill to put their music on Sony at home for free. They'd say, here you go, put it up there,
Absolutely.
play it all you want.
Yeah, I'm writing down the music.
Well, there's a thread on the forums out there now that they're trying to get bands and artists to sign on to home, and one of the, I forget the author of the thread, but he's sending like the bands like copies of their demo tapes or whatever to Locust, and they might be getting on home through there if they approve of it.
I can think of one guy right now off the top of my head, old Jonathan Olton. I'm sure that he would probably jump at the chance to do something like this.
Well, I would recommend check this thread. I mean, I think his due date is coming up, but they're going to want more original artists. I mean, if you're an original artist, that's the thread to check out. It's right on the home forums. I think it's like, I forget the name of the thread off the top of my head, but I know it's there.
Okay, so what if we want to listen to music, like, yeah, I know what you mean by like cursing and everything, but what if we're just listening to it ourselves? We should have our own thing on PlayStation Home, like like a little iPod or something, you know,
So
we
be
can
played.
into our own stuff. You know, we should be, like, if we want to listen to something with cursing in it, I mean, we should have it for ourselves.
That only works with the European
I mean, I
PSPs, I think.
Yeah, like in-game music or whatever.
We get it in Europe.
Exactly.
Okay, I got it written down. I got it written down. Okay.
So good music out there to be played.
Then we throw a party in your whole house.
Yeah, that's cool though, how like stuff from other areas
Oh,
we
man, I
on
guess we covered
PSP or
everything.
PS3.
Aardvark, what's the story
Black-
with
Black
Slightly
Cross.
Action Locust
What do you
Star?
think?
Any word from Prophecy?
Gaming, what we call it?
No, I haven't got any
Import
word yet.
gaming, yes.
Okay, you guys are gonna have to talk to CJ for a minute. He's perfectly capable. I'm gonna message.
So what's really interesting about the PSP, I read about this, where you could use the PSP and the camera